Hello everybody, I'm Craig and this is Spirit of Vinyl. How you guys doing this fine Friday night? Hope you guys are all doing well. Gonna start off, I'm gonna take a shot of this today. Got me some Jägermeister to get through this fine Friday. Get it started Friday night. There we go. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's good. And I got Leinen. I have no idea how to pronounce this beer. I looked this up last weekend when I was drinking this, and I can't remember what it's called. I tell you what, though, my German forefathers would be very unhappy with the fact that I can't pronounce the name of that beer. All right. Well, here we go. Welcome to part 2 of my dumpster find videos. For those of you who are just coming in, go back last week, part 1, I explained the whole story. But just know, last week I showed country music. This I am starting in what I call my rock pop section. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. First up, Emma, 8 Vinyl O, you'll like this. Here we go, some Cheap Trick. This is Heaven Tonight by Cheap Trick. This is a Japanese pressing, obviously. Boy, I have notes somewhere here. At least I had notes. Oh, that's interesting. I had a notebook, told me everything about it, what year it was, and all that fun stuff. And, found it. Old school notes. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Anyway, Cheap Trick, Heaven Tonight. Obviously Japanese pressing. It's from 1978. So there's your front cover. There's the back. Nice solid obi on there. Here's the booklet on the inside. Nice picture of the band. Opens up with all the Japanese notes. And all the notes there. And it is on Epic Records with the nice orange Epic label. Nice and shiny. So that was one that was found. Alright, so second up, going to continue with the Cheap Trick. This one is the Dream Police. 1979. This is from something that's called the Epic Rocks You series. It's on Epic Records. Here's the back cover. This is a nice gatefold here. You can see the spine there, nice and solid, very clean. This one has this cool little flexi disc with it. There we go. It came with the little 7-inch flexi. I've actually played it. It's a little interview or something, and then there's a little hint of a song on it. Doesn't sound very good because, you know, it is a flexi disc. So there's the order form that you can... I'm not sure, it's all in Japanese. If this is a fan club thing or something like that, that's with it. It's got some sort of little postcard type thing. And then there's a little note right there. And I have Google translated it with Google Lens, but I don't remember exactly what it says. And then it's got a nice color booklet insert with... This is nice and glossy, like a glossy paper where the other one was not. Got the Dream Police logo right there in the back. There's, like I said, a nice color picture. It's all shiny. This is also on Epic Records, but it is the classic Epic logo there. And so apparently Mike, who's the former owner of these that I found, must have been a fan. This is all shook up. This is also Japanese press. The obi is not on it. This is from 1980. This is also on Epic Records. There's the insert right there. And it has a color inner sleeve with it. And this is also on this Epic Records logo right there. Said nice and shiny, as always. All of these were in really good shape. But with that last one, like I said, it's a Japanese press, so the obi's gone. That one had the obi across the top instead of wrapped around the side. So, according to the pictures I'm seeing on Discogs. Okay, let's see what's up next. All right. Next up, some Bowie. This is Stage by David Bowie. This is a 1978 press, U.S. pressing, OG press. Nice, solid. Like I said, and there's Mike's name written there on the inside of it again. And that's on RCA. There's no inner sleeves or anything with this, and I don't know if it came with it, but there's your RCA records there. So yeah, that's yeah, like I said, 1978. This is a U.S. pressing. It's a double record. They're both in really good shape. Pretty cool stuff right there. Live album from Bowie. And next up, get this out of here, is Lodger from David Bowie. There's the front. Gatefold kind of opens funny so you can see the picture of Bowie like that. There's the inner of this. This is a 1979 U.S. press, Indianapolis pressing plant, RCA Records once again. Just, you know, so you can actually see these. You got to think, I mean, look how nice these things are. And these were found in a dumpster. They were all sleeved. They all had outer sleeves and inner sleeves with them. And, you know, everything was all there. This one still has the paper inner sleeve. There's the picture there. And there's the lyrics on the back. So, Bowie's Lodger there. All right, now we're going to move on. I really dig this record a lot, guys. This is, I'm losing stuff. This is Fleetwood Mac's Mystery to Me. This is so cool. I love the cover art on this. It's a gatefold that opens up, shows the whole picture. There's like a guru there, and there's the ape. Looks like, see, with the book being bitten and the cake and the knowledge, but the look in his eyes like he's been enlightened. There's a picture of the band on the inside. This gatefold opens this way. This is pre-Stevie Nicks, pre-Buckingham Nicks, Fleetwood Mac. This sounds nothing like what you would find later in the years. Reprise Records. Said nice and shiny, near mint. But I really dig that record a lot. I played it. First time I played it, I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was early, and I knew Mac had sounded differently back then. Oh, by the way, that is also a Japanese press, obviously, due to the obi. And it has the inner here. But I really dig this record a lot. It's got a really cool sound. And that is from 1973. And next up, more Fleetwood Mac. As you can tell, I am going in alphabetical order. This one is Heroes Are Hard to Find. said obviously Japanese press, nice green obi on there. That's the still pretty solid edges on there. And here's the lyric sheet. Wow. So there's that there, which kind of shows the different iterations of Fleetwood Mac, kind of like the Fleetwood Mac family tree up to the point of this record. Inside there's some pictures there of the band and lyrics on the back. And it is also on Reprise Records with the brown label with the pink Reprise logo on there. And that is from 1977. It is a reissue because the album was originally released in 1974. So that is a reissue, a 1977 reissue. All right, next up, more Fleetwood Mac. This is Fleetwood Mac Live. This is a U.S. gold disc press from 1980. Pictures of the band. There's your track listing on there. So, I mean, it's a great live record. Inner sleeves with info. And this, by this point in time, Fleetwood Mac has moved to Warner Brothers Records. Double record, great stuff. Really good live album, honestly. So, yeah. Fleetwood Mac Live from 1980. Next up, another live album. Paul Rodgers and Free Live. Japanese pressing. The back looks like an envelope, see? Does not open like an envelope. And this is, like I said, that was a Japanese pressing. There's the inner with all the Japanese written on it. And this is on Island Records. Once again, you can look how nice and shiny these things are. So, and that's a really good record too. Let's see, I don't have the track listing on here. Well, it starts with All Right Now. I think I'm a Mover, Be My Friend, Fire and Water. I mean, it's just got cool songs. It's just very cool. And that is 1978 Japanese press, repress from an album that was released in 1971. And it is on, as you can see, it says Rock's Greatest 1500. So that is kind of the series that it is. I'm not sure what that is. Oh yeah, hey look, the track listing's right on the front of it right there. So, pretty cool. Very good stuff there too. All right, and I got one more. I wasn't sure how many to show because I want to give each record its own due diligence and showing it very well, and I don't want to take up too much time so you guys don't tune out on me or whatever. So, but this will be my last one, even though I probably could have went a little longer. Now I know because I'm not sure how long these are going to take. So, this is Heart, and this is Greatest Hits Live. Heart's Greatest Hits Live is a double record set that is not any gatefold. This one coming unglued right there. There's the back cover of that there. This is also a Japanese press from 1980. It has no obi on it. I don't think I have the obi with this. But yeah, there's your track listing on the back. And some of this is live and some of it is not. So, if you look here, once you get to, sides 1 and 2 are the greatest hits parts of it, and then sides 3 and 4, that's live. That's the live section of that. It has this cool this was the inner. And it is got all these pictures, and it is like a gatefold. And both the records fit in here. So, but the sleeve itself is not a gatefold, but this inner sleeve, like I said, nice pictures of the band, very cool stuff. And it's like a gatefold. You put the records in, slide it on the inside, and there's the Japanese insert. So overall, see the time frame kind of, and where, and these are also on Epic on the on that what I consider kind of a classic Epic logo on the labels there. So that's all I got for today. And as you can kind of see, I'm assuming he was military. That's why I got a lot of stuff from Japan, and I got stuff from Germany coming up, and you know, the Netherlands, and just all kinds of different things. So I have a lot of that to show in this. And so I showed 12 today, and I showed like 15 yesterday. That means there's still over 100 more to go. So this series will take me probably 10 episodes or so. And like I said, I want to make them less than 20 minutes. So I'll probably show 10 to 15 records at a time. We'll be continuing on with the same section. I only got to the H, and that doesn't count. Even in this section, there, like I said, there was stuff I purged here 6 months ago or 8 months ago whenever I did that purge. And, you know, so that would have been in this section, like Allman Brothers and some Doobie Brothers and stuff like that are no longer in the collection because I had traded them off after I kept them for a while. So, yeah, so there we go. That's part 2, and I will continue next week with part 3. I appreciate you all watching. Cheers to you all, and we'll continue on with this series. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I really appreciate you all being there for me. Thanks all. We'll talk to you all later.